Morning, guys. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Lithalia's Little Hook with Melanie. It's me, Mel. Sorry I haven't been on for a while. I've been a little under the weather, but I am feeling much better now. Guess what? Another blog hop. Imagine that. Started on the 1st, so we've missed a few days, but wanted to tell you about it. It's called the Gift Extravaganza blog hop. It's also a crochet along because this lady loves to do giveaways. If you can enter in a bunch of ways, and one of the ways is if you finish one of the projects, which in this one, it's one of the patterns. You get you get one of the patterns, and if you show a picture of it on social media, Instagram or whatever, and tag, hold on a sec. Ruby, no. She's getting hot spots because she's anxiety licking, and we have to stop her. But if you show a completed project, and you can show the same one every day, but on social media, and hashtag her, which is Underground Crafter, on Instagram or whoever, Facebook, wherever, that is an entry into the giveaway. I have actually won a few of these giveaways because they have multiple winners. And I've gotten stickers, I've gotten stitch markers, I've gotten a year's free membership to I Love Crochet, a gold membership to the digital membership to I Love Crochet, which is great. You can't download anything, but I do read some of the magazines. I wish you could download, but they do have some nice patterns. Anyway, so I'm going to link that blog hop below, and you can get free. It is a free PDF every day through the month. So you've only missed 4. You can still get today's. Now, you've missed 4, but I'm going to tell you this. On the first day, she wanted to do a home pattern, but she did a hat instead. So if you go back to the day 1 and you look where the download button is, she gives you a code to get any free pattern from her shop, and that code is good until December 2nd. I'm not going to give you the code because that's cheating. You have to go and look for yourself. But go back to day 1 and look for the code in her blog. Okay? That's what I'm going to say. You can get the hat, that is the pattern for that day, but you can get any other pattern in her shop. I believe she has on Ravelry 7 pages of patterns, might be 12, I don't know. Some of them look very everyday-ish, like, hey, I could do that. And some of them look very fancy. She does both crochet and knit patterns. She is, the first day giver is actually Marie Segaris, I believe that's how you pronounce her name, who is Underground Crafter, who runs all these. But yeah, she's actually got 2 other crochet alongs going on right now. One that's been running all year, which has a giveaway, called Sectional Blanket Crochet Along. And I can't remember the other one, but if I think of it, I will put them below. So let me write that down so I don't forget, because I have a pad of paper right here. So I don't forget what I'm going to tag, who I'm going to tag, or anything like that. Okay, now, what else did I want to go over? What am I working on? I am making, I wanted to print out pictures so you could see them without glare, but my printer would not hook up to my computer after I factory reset it. Me and my Witchfinder General curse with technology. Anybody know what that's from? Witchfinder General? I do have that talent. But anyway, this looks like a plain circle. Well, sort of circle. But this is held double Lime Brand Homespun in the color Fiesta. Fiesta, let's party. Anyway, this is going to be a basket, but not just any basket. It's going to be a kitty toy basket. And everybody goes, kitty toy basket. For cat toys? Well, you could use it for cat toys. But what it really is, let's see if we can show you this picture. And see, I put it on a thing, I touch it, and it goes off the thing I put it on. Okay. That is a kitty toy basket. It is a basket that looks like a cat. And that is one of the 5 I have made so far. I added, now the original pattern is from Red Heart, and it did not have handles. I added the handles. I also added, did I add the whiskers? I don't know. I made the eyes up on my own, like how to make them. But yeah, the handles, I decided, how are you going to move it if it doesn't have handles? So, and I gave one to my friend at the bookstore because my other friend, who is a cat addict, was not working. She has bad health, and ever since, you know, COVID and everything, could not work. So she was working after hours, and when no one could see her, so I never saw her. I could not give her the basket. And so here is another one I have made. That's the original one I made. Okay. And depending on which yarn you use, it comes out a different size. This was one I made in homespun. Came out just a little smaller. But once she saw the basket I made, that's the inside of one of them. But once she saw the basket I made for our friend Casey, Jen immediately went, I want one, I need one, I have to have one. So she got one for Christmas. And then she went, okay, I need one for my son and one for his girlfriend and one for my sister. And this is what my sister's cat looks like. Could you make it look like hers? And I said, I could try. So I made it look like her sister's cat as much as I could. And she said, could you make one in the colorings of my son's cat and sort of in these colorings for my, my son's girlfriend's cat, adopted daughter's cat. And I did, but then she switched with her son, blah, blah, blah. And so many, many stories later, they were all happy, and they all had cat bags, as they call them. I call them baskets, whatever. Call them what you will. And people see them at the bookstore because they use them to haul books around. They're very good, very sturdy. And they're like, oh, where did you get that? But it's a free pattern on Yarnspirations, and I enjoy making them. It calls for 2 strands of bulky 5 held together. I use whatever I have. I've used Softy Chunky held together. I've used 3 strands of 4-weight held together. I've used the 2 strands of homespun. It comes out just a tiny bit smaller, held together. I think I know who this one's going to, but she told me, put it in your Etsy shop so I can review it, and I have not gotten time to do it. I am my own worst enemy. I should be making them as fast as I can and putting them in Etsy. She thinks they would sell, but I don't know. So I just started making this one. I said I would not make new things, but here I go again. They actually work up fast. I can make one in about 2.5 days if I just, work on it. But they're fun. And I had a lot of this Fiesta. I thought it would make a fun colored cat. So that I'm working on. I realized it's November and I had not been working on my sister's dog. And that's probably going to take forever. So I started working on that again. And his head is almost done. And it looks just like before. But he's almost ready to get his eyes on. And I know it looks like an amorphous blob shape. But you can see there's some shaping for the snout there. And that's the outside. This is, because it says you work, well, I think I turned it inside out at some point. Because this was, you work inside out. And I think I turned it inside out. So, right now I was counting repeats. So, this is how I'm working it. So, this is the inside. And then when you're going to flip it, and he's much fluffier. So that, just showing you some of my whips. I am sorry I did not get the 300 subscriber giveaway out this week, like I said. But like I said, I was feeling under the weather, and my dad had me helping with the pantry and going to Lowe's, and I was just not feeling well. So by the time we would get done, I would just collapse into bed, and I'm really sorry, but it is going to be, I hope, up to par and lovely. I actually have to get a bigger box from the post office to put it in, because as of now only half of it fits in the box I have. So I am going to make sure on Monday I will get that up. I have to go to the storage unit to pick out yarn for it. So I hope everybody will get excited for that. But yes, yesterday was a lovely day. And I said, I hope you have a couple lovely days in a row, Dad, to work outside. Let me show you what it is right now. It is gray and miserable and looks like it's going to rain. But they are going to Red Lobster tonight. Unfortunately, I am not, because by the time they go to the restaurant, I will be in my not feeling good phase of the evening, and I told them I don't want to ruin it for them. They will be bringing me back Taco Bell, but that will make me happy. I will eat it tomorrow and be happy. I am just happy they are going to enjoy a wonderful meal. So, look, puppy. The other one's under the table, staring off into the woods, which they are quite content. I am content. So, I hope you are content. That was what I was bringing you today. I am also going to bring you an update on the inside of the house. I have not done that in quite some time. And it is lovely. We're going to have the pantry done soon. We're going to clean it out. We bought vinyl flooring because we thought that would stand up really well, be ultra not expensive, and also durable. Yeah, I think I already said that in other words, but it looks nice. So we're going to clear it completely out. My dad's going to sand down the walls, and I'm going to prime and paint. So, but I will get you a video of an update. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. The wind's picking up, and it's actually getting a little chilly. So I'm going to head inside, probably take that video, and warm up a bit because it's, yeah, cooling down. I hope you all have a great weekend. I will get all that information to you, and shine bright, guys.